Hello, my triggers. Welcome back to my Let's Play Chrono Ninja. Last time we made it here, and today we're gonna ascend this, I guess, foggy mountain. It says it's a mountain, but it's like, well, it doesn't really convey, like, the sense of, like, climbing. Like, I don't get the feeling that, like, we're climbing anything, except for at the very end. Yeah, I ran back down and used a shelter since, Chrono had, like, 0 MP. But we're gonna hopefully take out some of those like rock dudes that give you a bunch of tech points. That streamer guy that I keep mentioning, like, fought one of them, saw that he got locked, saw that he was missing, and then he either ran away or he didn't. Maybe he did get the kill and he just like didn't pay attention. And he got like a buttload of tech points. So then he avoided like all of them for the whole rest of the mountain. I'm just like, oh my god. But you know, that comes with the territory with blind Let's Plays. You know, yelling at the TV is like half the fun, right? I don't have the path memorized. I'm actually not even entirely sure if oh wait, I didn't even fight this guy. I'm dumb. But we definitely want to like run into all these guys if I can like run into them or whatever, or you know, fight them. Oh man. Even though we're like not working, people are still posting on the what do you call it, the Facebook page or whatever for employees. And yeah, for some reason, just in the past, oh man, what day? Today is Saturday. It was like last week Friday, and on last week Monday, we had like 2 employees that like died. So we had like on Friday, they're like, oh, thoughts and prayers for so-and-so that died. And then just a couple days later, they're like, oh, this other person died too. It's like, man. But it's like, we gotta, you know, it's a big factory, so, you know, people die, you know. One of them was, yeah, I don't know, like early 60s. But then, like, I looked at his picture, and it's like, well, he looks out of shape. And then, you know, you live that brat and beer lifestyle where it's like you haven't had a vegetable since childhood, you know? Like, if you're unhealthy enough, you can die in your 60s, you know? And then the other person was only 36. So it's like, oh, most definitely did not die from the thing, right? So it's like, man, freaking 2 deaths in just a couple of days. Yeah, man, if I was, like, working, like, it sucks to, like, freaking work and then just, like, die before you retire. Because then you're sitting here going, like, okay, well, if I knew I was going to die at 55, I would have retired at 40. If I only needed my money to last 15 years, then I wouldn't have had to, like, work until I was, like, 65 to try to make enough to last, you know, 30 years, you know? It's the same thing whenever you hear of, like a high school senior that dies. It's always, like, extra sad. It's like, well, if you knew that he was going to die when he was 17 or 18, then he could have just, like, not gone to school and at least, like, had a childhood and at least enjoyed the years he had instead of spending them at school. It's like, boy, you know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't even use the knowledge you learn in school. It's like, yeah, well, how do you think he feels? So it's gotta, like, suck extra to not only use it, but it's like, well, then you, like, died also. So it's like, well, then you really feel like the time was wasted. Oh, man. But then again, it's the age-old question. Like, if you had the ability to, like, find out, like, when you were gonna die, like, would you want to know? That's like, man, I don't know. Because then it turns into, like, well, if you know when you're gonna die, then you would be able to, like, take steps to, like, mitigate it. If you knew that you were gonna die of lung cancer at 64, then you could just, like, not smoke. But, yeah, on that Facebook page a while back, they were like, oh, we have the union, what do you call it? like the election for the new union representatives or whatever, or the, what are they called, stewards. So they're like, oh, just don't forget to go vote for the for the union people that you want to represent you or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know who any of these freaking people are, and I've been working with this company for like, oh, I didn't know the save point was this close. I've been working with this company for almost 9 years. I think only like once or twice. I mean, I don't keep track. Like, I don't check the Facebook page a lot, so I might have missed some of them. But it's like very rare to even see someone being like, hello, I'm Jim Bob. I'm running for like union steward. Please vote for me because of this or that reason, because I'll do a good job. Like, yeah, well, you can say that. Like, anyone can say that, but it's like, well, I don't freaking know you, so I don't know. Like, anyone can just like say that they're gonna like do a good job. But it's like, well, I don't know, so like that's like not good enough. So yeah, so like I don't vote in those things ever, because it's like, well, I don't know who the hell I'm voting for. Like, I don't know who's any good. And I'm not gonna do the thing where it's like, oh, just because you like saw a post that someone made that tried to like pitch why they'd be good. It's like, well, anyone could have said that. You know, it's like even like the world's like worst employee can like type out a paragraph saying why they're so amazing. Like, it doesn't mean anything. So, and I just saw the thing where they posted the other day or a while back or whatever. They're like, oh, the results are in. Congratulations to these people that won. I'm like, bro, I don't know who any of these people are. Like, I don't care. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for those union people. Because basically, like, you get your union dues waived, which now it's like almost like $70 a month. So you save that, you know, it's not nothing. So you save $70 a month, but then in exchange, you're basically the guy that everybody comes to whenever they need to bitch about something. And I could just imagine, like, you just imagine the stupid shit that people like come to you and complain about. And then it's your job to go out and try to smooth things, you know, smooth things over. You just imagine, like, you do that thing where you just, like, put your thumb and your forefinger on, like, the bridge of your nose, and you just kind of, like, close your eyes or whatever, and you're just like, ugh, like, oh my god. Like, I'm not getting paid enough for this. Or you're not getting actually paid, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I bet you there's a lot of people that after a couple of months, they're just like, oh my god, I can't believe I signed up for this. What a bunch of babies. Everyone's just a bunch of fucking whiners. Okay, so I need Marl to get a turn so she can heal. That would be great. Don't have high hopes that'll get a heal off in time. Oh, actually got lucky. 2 people got attacked and neither of them were Marl. Did I just go for the kill? Oh wait, never mind. Alright, whatever. I'm not like wasting a thing to bring Luca back, whatever. She can just stay dead. You know, I don't think I knew that that's what her like horizontal dead like sprite looked like. Oh yeah, I could have used life with Chrono. But whatever. I actually don't even know if they get experience if they're dead when the fight ends. Okay, onward, I guess. I guess down here. And a while back, we had this, like, employee, like, survey. They call it the Glint survey. I'm guessing it's, like, an acronym. And, they, like, mentioned it, and then, like, later they mentioned it again. They're like, the participation in the Glint survey has been, like, lower than what we're looking for or whatever. So they're just like, just want to remind you that you know, please take that if you want, you know. And it's like, well, we've had, like, 2 layoffs, plus this, like, intermittent 2-week on, 2-week off layoff. Plus, we don't know if next year, if they're going to do, like, another big layoff, or if they're going to do, like, once the year changes over, they can potentially do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off 4 more times. They can do it 4 times a year. So that like the company is using all 4 of them for wait, did they use all 4? Maybe they used 3 and 4 in some areas, but not our area. But basically, like, once the year ticks over, they can use it 4 more times if they want. So they could potentially do, like, that as, like, a sort of layoff or whatever. Or they could do another permanent layoff. Some people think it's going to be based on the results of the election that's coming up. And so basically, like, morale is at, like, an all-time low. So, like, a lot of people are probably, like, this is, like... It's like a stressful time for them where they're just like, don't know if, like, what they're gonna do if there's another, like, layoff. So it's like, yeah, of course participation is low. It's one of those things where it's like the fact that the participation is so low actually speaks volumes. Like they say that the, I'm gonna butcher the phrase, but it's like, or like for like a game developer or like someone that makes movies, it's actually, people think it's bad if people hate their game, but it's actually worse if people are just like indifferent about your game, if they like just don't like care. Like people think it's bad, like game devs think it's bad when their games are pirated, but it's like, well, it's really bad when your games are not pirated, because then it means that your game is so bad that people don't even want to play them for free. So, so on one of the days before, one of the last days or whatever of the last week, oh wait, let's heal. The supervisor came around, like, person to person, and he asked if we took it, and I was actually going to take it, but it wants my, for some reason, we have, like, 2 employee numbers. One is, like, a 4-digit number, is, like, the common one that everybody knows. And then we also have, like, a 6-digit number that, like, nobody knows what their 6-digit number is. People only know their 4-digit number. And, so basically it wanted, like, the number that, like, nobody knows. And it's on, like, the back of your badge, and it was in my car. So I was like, screw it. I'll take it later. And then he asked me, so he asked if I took it, and I was like, well, I was going to, but then for some reason they wanted the other number that, like, nobody ever, like, knows, or nobody, like, thinks about that number, like, ever. But for some reason they wanted, like, the lesser known, more uncommon employee number. So then he was like, would you be willing to take it, like, right now if I have someone cover your station? So, like, it was one of those things where, like, I don't know, when you're a supervisor, you have to sort of be like a wordsmith. Like, if you ask someone directly, would you be willing to do this? It's harder to say, like, no, I would not be willing to do this. So, so basically I took the survey, and, they kept asking, like, it's very obvious that, like, I don't know if, like, some corporate person that's, like, has, like, oh yeah, I don't know, like, you ever take a survey or, like, answered a questionnaire, and the questions are just, like, so, like they're worded, like, so weirdly. And it's always, like, the answer, like, every question is, like, well, it depends. But then it's like, well, you have to give a yes or no, or, like, neutral, or whatever. Like, it would say something like, I believe that the customer, or I believe that the company offers a great customer experience. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't freaking know, man. I've never been a customer. I've never made a purchase from this company from a customer's perspective. So I don't know, like, if the like, why are you asking me about, like, what the customers feel? I don't freaking know, man. I just put the parts on the freaking boat motor. But then some fucking genius that makes, like, 10 times the amount of money as us, probably, thought of that question and put it on the freaking survey. I'm just like, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the customer experience is like. I don't know if the company is delivering a good customer experience. Like, how would I know that? So, like, they're literally asking me a question that I have no way of, like, knowing the answer to, and yet I have to put an answer down. Or it would be like, I believe that the company has like, good leadership. And it was like, well, which kind of leadership are we talking? Are we talking, like, my direct supervisor, or are we talking, like the guy that, like, you know, one of the guys that sits upstairs like in the offices that we don't ever see, that they all just sit around and circle jerk each other and make $1 million a year? Does it mean that, or does it mean my supervisor? You know, because I think my supervisor does a pretty good job. But if we're talking people that just sit around and circle jerk each other all day, it's like, well, I don't freaking know. Like I don't know the decisions that they're making. So I don't, so, you know, like even if I'm like trying to be fair, it's like, well, I don't know the decisions that they're making, and I don't know like the ramifications of those decisions. Like, I don't know if their decisions have led to bad or good outcomes. So I can't judge their decisions based on the outcomes, because I don't even know what their decisions are or what the results of their decisions were. And yet I have to put an answer down. I'm like, dude. Oh man, so it was like a whole bunch of the questions were like that. I'm like, dude, quit, like, oh my god. I don't know, it was annoying to like take that. Like every freaking question was just like, well, what does it mean? Like, what is it talking about? Well, it depends. Oh, and there's a section where you can put like comments. And I even tried to be fair in the comments, but I, you know, like I was like honest also. Like I forget what the question was, but under the comments, I was like, there's like a perverse incentive structure where it's like, if you want to be moved, this is like a real thing. If you don't like the station that you're on, then the way to get off of the station is to be very, very bad at the station, and then they'll move you, and then you got off the station. Or what you can do is you can start being a drama queen. You can start like causing a bunch of like interpersonal like problems and like drama and stuff. And then they'll move you just to like get you out of that area. But if you're burned out from your station and you're good at your station, then it sucks balls to be you. They'll just leave you on it forever. You'll just be on it forever. Like they'll just leave you on there to rot and be burned out. So I basically said that there's like a perverse incentive structure where it's like, well, you actually have to like be bad or cause problems to get moved. But if you're good at your station, then they won't move you. So when people get tired of their station, they get like burned out. If they want to get moved, their options are either start making mistakes on purpose or become a drama queen to get moved, or keep doing a good job and stay on the station forever. Those are your options. Plus, so it's like, man, I can't believe that there's like not like there's no solution for that. Like they have no interest in like fixing that problem, because from their perspective, they're like, well, if the motors are still getting put out and there's still like no mistakes on it, then there's like no reason to like change anything. They're like, yeah, but the person's like getting burned out. It's like, yeah, but they're still coming to work and doing a good job. If we swap them out, then maybe the new person won't do as good of a job. And then not only that, but if they let people move whenever they wanted to, then everything would be like all higgledy-piggledy, because then everybody would want to be moving like all the time, because it is repetitive work. So like, it's not really feasible. You know, I try to be fair, so it's like, well, from the company's perspective, it's not really feasible for them to just like move people whenever they want to be moved, because then people would be getting moved around like all the time. People would be like getting moved around like all over the damn place. And then when it comes to like the stations or whatever, it takes you about, I don't know, there's definitely like levels to it. It takes you like a couple of days to like learn the station, and then it takes a couple more days to become where you're like comfortable at the station, and then it takes like some more time for you to become like good at the station, and then it takes more time for you to be like good at the station, and then where you will catch things that are rare, but then you have to be on the station for like enough times, and then, or for long enough, and then eventually it'll happen. Like there are things on my station that only happen like once a month, or every 2 months, or every 3 months. And if you're on the station for less time than that, then even if I train you for like a week, that problem like won't happen during that time frame. So then by the time you're done training, then your trainer leaves and leaves you on your own. then 2 months from now, something happened that didn't happen while you were training, and then you could, like, miss it. Okay, so, we have one multi-person heal. I also don't remember how to do this fight. You have to take out the hands, but then he, like, revives the hands. I'm pretty sure you want to use, like, Fire Sword too, I think, right? I'm pretty sure one of the hands heals. You gotta get rid of at least one of the hands, because he has, like, a dual hand attack. Oh my god. I might not have the luxury of doing that. Am I gonna die? Is this fight impossible? This fight might be impossible. God damn it. I might be in over my head with this fight. Jesus, man. Okay, so the right hand heals. Well, I like hardly got like any freaking turns in. Let's I did just save, right? I did save at that save point, right? Let's swap out let's get like another, let's swap out someone so we can do like more heals. We need someone that can heal with like heal everyone by themselves. Yeah, having Chrono and Marl use Aura Whirl and having Luca use Fire too, like that ain't gonna cut it for this fight. This fight is not a particularly hard fight, but definitely with my situation here, probably have to change something. This will give me like plenty of healing. Let's try this. I'll have plenty of healing. Let's see how the plenty of healing party does. Okay, let's try this again. Jeez. So basically my point is that it takes a long time to get someone from brand new to where they're good, where they can catch all the rare stuff also. So it's like, even if you know how to do the station, you're not like fully trained on it, because then like if there's like a problem that's like rare or that comes along every so often but not very often, then like you still have to have that experience to be able to like see it, to like notice it and catch it, and to like prevent the issue from happening. So my point is that if everyone was moving around all the time, nobody would get to that point, and then there would be like way more problems. Oh man, should I do like... See if we can get rid of that right hand. I mean, 500 for one guy ain't bad. Okay, I might actually have to focus on this fight. I feel like for how strong these attacks are, I'm not getting like enough turns to like keep up on the heals. Bro. Oh yeah, I also did not update Robo's stuff. I didn't change his equipment over. Man, dude, I might have to grind for this fight. At least, like run back down the mountain. I've got $15,000. Let's, and Chrono is one level before, or one fight before a level. And Marl's about to go up too. Okay, let me run down the mountain and see if I can get some better equipment. I only had enough money for, Demon Edge, Comet Arrow, and one Lumen Robe. I'm still rocking, like, the old stuff. So let me run down and fight along the way to get some money so I can get my equipment, like, up to date. I also didn't notice until this playthrough how few shops there are in the game where you can, like, upgrade your stuff or whatever. We had frickin' Melchoir, which was, like, by the Hecarim Cave. So how many episodes ago was the Hecarim Cave? So we had Hecarim Cave, and then the Earthbound Village. There was no places in between to upgrade your stuff. Well, I guess you did have the, what do you call it? The trading post or whatever. What do you call it? The prehistoric, trading thing or whatever. I guess I maybe could have done that. to give me an additional, like, boost or whatever. I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna matter. But turned out it actually did, like, put me, like, extra, like, far behind. But I guess once we get this stuff, then that won't matter once that prehistoric trade stuff is outdated. But if I would have known that it was going to be like so long before we got to like another shop, maybe I would have allowed myself to use those, you know, use that equipment or whatever. But it's like, well, too late now. Okay, we're back. Apparently, when you first go to this screen or whatever, it starts dark and it lightens up, and it just like stays lightened up for some reason. Okay, anyway, I went ahead and bought the stuff. I didn't quite have enough money, so I sold all my stuff except for the beret. So I cut it like real close on money. I needed to sell everything, and I barely had enough to buy the arm or whatever for Robo. But that was such a big boost that there was like no way I was like gonna like pass that up or whatever. Plus, I ran all the way down, so it's like, well, I ran all the way down. I'm buying all the best stuff. So if I gotta sell all my stuff, then oh well. But yeah, that went from, what was it, 80 to 121 or something like that? Yeah, I don't exactly remember. But yeah, that's like 50% increase or whatever, so that was huge. And the flash mail and the glow helms gave like 11, flash mail gave like 20-something. There was nothing else for Marl available, but I did give her the rock helm. That was 3 more than the beret. So, oh yeah, Robo learned Uzi Punch. It's pretty expensive, so I might stick with Robo Tackle since I don't want to burn through all of his MP and then have to, like, I'm going to need his MP for healing, so I don't want to burn it all using Uzi Punch. So I'll probably stick with Robo Tackle if I do get a chance to do, like, a normal attack where I don't have to heal. Just because I don't want to run out of magic and then have to waste turns. I'm already going to have to spend turns probably getting, like, my magic back, so I don't want to have to, like, accelerate it. I don't want to burn through my magic faster. So it is like stronger than Robo Tackle, but Uzi Punch is like, it's not very like economical. And since he's also going to be a healer, like I'm going to need his like MP, so I should like not use it. I did make a save state right outside of here or somewhere like here, maybe it was on this screen. Just so like if I die, then I don't have to like restart from the save point, because you just have to go through that, like you just have to like run through like a transition screen. It's like not worth it, so like whatever, I'll just make it here. Man, it's still doing 200. Like it didn't even like matter. I gained a bunch of levels. The enemies here give pretty good experience. There was one of the fights gave like 1,000, and then other fights were given like 800. So overall, like, not all the fights were given that much, but it was pretty good. Pretty good experience. So I gained a couple of levels, I think. Like, I didn't look at what level I was when I started, but I am, like, several levels, like, higher now. So hopefully I will be able to do this. Boy, I surely hope so. Jesus. This guy is not normally hard. Normally, this is the point where you learn, god damn it. Normally at this point, if you have, like, Confuse, somewhere around here is where you normally get Confuse, and then once you get Confused, you're golden. Okay, so if I use Life instead of a Revive, that might actually give him enough to maybe survive a hit, if it's, like, a weak hit. 180, Oh man, I always thought it was weird how this guy just has like a surprised look on his face. Why are you so surprised, dog? Huh, I don't remember that move. Yeah, let's use Ice Sword. And then Heal Beam, I guess. Okay, now that he can't do that two-handed move, we should be okay for a while. I actually don't 100% know if you only kill one arm, will he revive the one arm? Or will he only revive the arm when both of them are gone? I actually don't 100% know. God damn it, well. Okay, well, at least we know now. I feel like that would be like overkill if I did confuse. The left arm should be almost dead. Jesus, man. Oh, goddamn. Okay, so life, and then here too, I guess. Okay, can Robo survive this attack? I haven't been looking. Is this the one that does 200 to everybody? Okay, shoot, that one's weak sauce. That one I can handle. Okay, so I just gotta get like one more attack on that left arm. Then he can't do the big attack. Is that the big one? The big boy one? Wow, he did it twice in a row, you motherfucker! Oh man. Well, I can't believe he did that attack like so fast, twice in a row. That's like so damaging. Like I don't know like how I'm supposed to like handle that. Oh, and it's still not dead? Jeez. Well, since we're probably at an episode, I'll just grind more off camera, I guess. Man. I even have like the most like updated stuff. Man. I can't believe he did the double. He did the double fire thing that I can't, like, withstand. He did it twice in a row, like, so fast. Like, what am I supposed to do? I even have, like, all the best stuff now. So this fight should be, like, vanilla. Let me swap out Marl. I think Marl might be the weak link. What is Ayla's speed? She might be fast. She's 13. I need like a fast character. I feel like having just Robo healing. I feel like I might need like more healing though. How about Froggy Boy? I'll have two people that can heal everybody. But I won't have any... Oh yeah, I forgot about this stupid screen. But like I won't have like a single target like strong heal. Which I guess he doesn't do any single attacks, I don't think. All his attacks are group attacks. So worst case scenario... Why does it disappear? And then this guy appears? Like, why does that happen? Also, why does this guy have, like, teeth that go, like, above his like, eyeballs? Oh, god damn it, I didn't change the stuff over on Frog. God damn it. Okay, so maybe I should, just try to take out that left arm. Oh, wait, no, the right arm is the curing arm. I was only trying to focus on the left arm last time because the right arm was dead at the time. Oh, it's the classic, as soon as it's too late is like when you realize it. Wow, dude. 185, goddamn. Well, this fight is cashed. Let me swap out my stuff on Frog and see if that matters. We gotta like go into this with like his stuff being like good. Oh my god. I can't take this off. I don't have any armor. I can't take this armor off to give it to Frog. You have to like replace it with something. You can't just remove stuff. And everybody has something. I can't swap out anything until I buy another piece of armor. What an oversight. I can't believe that they have that set up that way. Wow, I can't swap this off. Well, I guess I have to run down anyway. I have to like, I guess I'll run back down again since I have to anyway. Yeah, because the freaking, the Titan vest ain't gonna cut it with the iron helm. This I could actually switch. Since I did not sell the beret, I at least have like one extra piece of armor, or of one extra helmet rather. Okay, so since I need to get stronger anyway, I guess I'll run down to get a thing for Frog, and I guess we'll start the next episode with another attempt, since I'm pretty sure we're over on time. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.